The number of 0 picture, Wendy Carter.
Expect it, Lily! Expect it!
Coming to the plate, number 1, Lily Wright.
Blue, watch 1. She leads first plate.
Turn and bunt, and the bunt is down, but a foul ball.
That's a bold strategy right there.
Yeah, it was. So 0-2 the count. And when she turned, you saw a streaking Brooke Humphreys from third base. I think Elisa will swing away now.
2 strikes, no balls.
Big moment already in this game with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. And Elisa fouls it off again. That was a pitch right down the middle. So strike 2 still, 0-2.
And unfortunately, on a drop third strike, she will not be able to advance because the base is occupied.
Yep.
Because there's only 1 out. Now, if there were 2 outs, she could. But with only 1 out, drop third strike, she's just out.
Lisa steps in, Christiansen with the delivery. And she'll hit it deep to center field, but it's going to be caught, and Bradshaw tags up. And a sacrifice RBI for Talia Elisa.
Yeah, great hit, hung in the air. Really easy for Hallie Christensen to get under, but Beaver able to tag up and score 1 run, like you mentioned, with Bradshaw crossing the plate.
So the Beavers score first in the top of the first inning, and that will bring up Kimber Oakton, the junior.
Oakton batting 118 on the season with 3 RBIs and a double. She's a junior for Beaver High School.
Oakton steps in. Here's the pitch from Christiansen. Strike 1.
Pender on second and Beaumont on first.
Oakton will step in with the 0-1. Beavers lead 1-0. Again, Pender in scoring position as mentioned. Here's the pitch. High, ball 1.
You know, it's always crucial in every game, but I feel like now the stakes are higher. No passed balls.
No.
Catchers, the added pressure, because, I mean, passed balls,
Yeah.
you're getting, you know, runners are advancing.
Well, and these two teams play fairly cleanly and have so far. Oakton swing and a miss, strike 2. So 1-2 the count. So 1-2. Opportunity for the Beavers. Pressure already in this one. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ball 2, 2-2.
Tried to catch a low outside, excuse me, a low inside corner on that pitch, just a little bit too low. 2-2 the count.
Oakton steps back in. 2-2 pitch coming. In and Oakton swing and a miss. That'll retire the side with the first strikeout of the game. Goes to the Enterprise Wolves. So at the end of the top of the first inning, it is 1 for the Beavers. And we'll see the Enterprise Wolves after this on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports.
My parents know nothing about gaming. I told them we needed Centricom Fiber because it's by far the fastest and most reliable internet speeds.
Hey bud, dinner's ready. Time to turn off the game box.
All right, this round's almost over.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
I'm Dr. Brandon Beck, and I'm one of the general surgeons at Central Valley Medical Center. One of the best parts of my job as a general surgeon is to interact with a wide variety of people. And many of those people have experienced chronic conditions or painful things for many years. And there is nothing better than helping them to work through those conditions and to have an improved quality of life. I'm happy to be back in Utah at Central Valley Medical Center serving the people in our community.
Welcome back. Now the Beavers take the field. Pepper with the lineup for the Beaver High School Beavers.
In the circle is number 0, Brindy Carter behind the plate. Number 10, Danzy Bradshaw. First base, number 23, Talia Elisa. At second, number 7, Jade McMullen. At fifth base, At third base, number 9, Lindsay Pender. At shortstop, number 15, Jersey Beaumont. In left field, number 3, Tylee Marshall. In center, number 1, Lily Wright. And in right field, number 5, Lexi Atkin.
So here we go. First up for the Enterprise Wolves is Christensen.
Hallie Christensen.
Caught the corner, strike 1.
She has 2 doubles on the season and 17 RBIs.
Christensen batting from the left side. senior for these Wolves. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch from Carter. Carter, a junior for Beaver. And there's a base hit to lead off the game, much like Beaver did, and a bobble. And so the play at second base, not in time, as Christian makes the Beavers pay for the bobble. So an error leads to an extra base after the single.
Great way to lead off for the Enterprise Wolves, and capitalizing on the error like you mentioned, standing now on second base.
That'll bring up Addie Nelson, and like I mentioned, good to see Addie. She had a big collision last night. Happy to see her back on the diamond, the senior for the Enterprise Wolves.
Nelson with 6 home runs on the season, 3 triples, 6 doubles, and 33 RBIs, so impressive in the box.
Nelson steps in. Here comes a pitch from Carter. Carter inside, ball 1. You can hear in the background something happened in the 3A game.
Lots of excitement, lots
Yeah,
of gasps of like, oh!
There's the pitch from Carter, 1-0. It's going to be a strike, left third base. Third base across, not in time. And that will be an error on the Beavers, so 2 base runners on.
2 errors as well, you know, for the Beavers and Pender. She fielded it cleanly, but she was just could not get a handle on it before she could fire it over to first base. And with a hard hit ball like that, though, it can be hard to get a handle on.
Well, she actually had a chance at the runner between second and third, and might have been able to throw across and make that play as Christensen had let off quite a ways. Might have had that shot at second base.
Well, and here's the thing: it makes me wonder when you say that if Pender caught her out of her eye right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, instinct obviously for the third baseman is to field it and throw it to
Yeah.
first. But if she sees somebody coming at her, just that split second, it can just cause just a little bit of chaos.
Could be. So Enterprise with runners on first and second to begin the game, much like Beaver had in the first inning. Beavers had the bases loaded, and Enterprise only allowed 1. And now the Beavers will try to return the favor. It'll be 𝗖𝗙𝗘𝗧 up for Enterprise after the conference by Coach Dallin Bradshaw.
Terry with 8 doubles and 23 RBIs on the season.
And Coach Bradshaw probably just saying, okay, calm down. We've seen this throughout the tournament. Bradshaw comes out, steadies the troops, and then leaves. We'll see what happens. 𝗖𝗙𝗘𝗧 on the left side. She will square to bunt, puts it down right in the middle. Pender over for the out, and the runners advance.
Nice crashing of the ball by Pender. Base runners, though, at second and third now. And the cleanup batter, Kyla Humphreys, up to bat. Kyla has 3 home runs on the season with 2 triples, 6 doubles, and 30 RBIs.
Good batter. Here we go. Here's Carter with the pitch to Humphreys. Caught the inside corner, strike 1. Beautiful pitch.
Carter just placed that perfectly. And not the pitch Humphreys wants, obviously, especially the first one. Carter starting off well.
1-0 pitch. Excuse me, 1-1, now 1-1 with the ball. As we mentioned, a very experienced team with 5 seniors in the lineup.
Ooh, Bradshaw doing a good job keeping that ball in front of her.
Ball
Pitch
2.
Inside.
So 2-1 the count for Humphreys. This is Kyla Humphreys. There's a pitch from Carter, and that one's a strike. It'll be fouled off on the left side. That'll even the count at 2.
Took a hard, healthy cut at that one.
The Enterprise Wolves arrived at this game with a 16-0 win against Enterprise, and then a 7-1 victory with Grand, and then, of course, defeated Beaver. Ooh, real close, a little bit high and inside. Count goes full. Here's the payoff pitch for Humphreys. It's going to be a ball, so the base is loaded for the Enterprise Wolves, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Blakely Christiansen.
Christiansen, a very, very solid hitter. She is got 5 home runs on the season, 2 triples, 11 doubles, and 43 RBIs. Only 1 out. And the 3A game has got a lot of excitement.
Yes, it does.
Ours is going to pick up, though.
Christiansen will be in the running for an MVP in 2A. Here's the pitch And going to catch the corner. Nicely done by Carter. Strike one.
You can see she's really trying to dial in on that inside, on the inside corner, which it's really hard to hit it, especially if you're crowding the plate.
Carter steps up, delivers another ball. That one's going to be low. Nice block by Bradshaw. Ball one. Again, bases loaded, one out. Enterprise in the bottom of the first, down 1-0. Carter tries to catch inside corner, just misses. Ball two. They're not going to give 𝗘𝗡𝗧𝗘, she's not going to give her anything if she can help it.
Oh no, that's suicide.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. That one's going to be through. It's going to hit 𝗘𝗡𝗧𝗘, so a run will come in.
It's an unearned run there for Enterprise on that hit by pitch. And this, oh nope, Kinley Reber. I was going to say if this is Brooke Humphreys, then I'm sure Beaver would be a little bit, a little worried.
Coming up next.
She's on deck.
Humphreys is on deck.
Although Kinley Reber more than capable of smashing one across the fence as well. Reber.
So do a speed up runner for the Enterprise Wolves.
Reber has 1 home run on the season with 3 triples, 7 doubles, and 20 RBIs.
Number 7, Maddie Carter will take first base as a speed up runner for 𝗘𝗡𝗧𝗘. 1-1, we're all tied up, 1 out, bases loaded for the Enterprise Wolves. We're in the bottom of 1. The left fielder, Reber, at the plate. Pitches outside, misses the corner, ball 1.
Huge opportunity here for Enterprise, still only 1 out. Beaver a force at any bag.
Pitch is going to miss again, just caught the corner, strike 1.
How about the Academy Award nomination right there for Tansy Bradshaw?
That was an outstanding frame.
Wow.
1-1 the count. Pitch is going to be low, blocked by Bradshaw. 2-1 the count for Reber. Two-one pitch coming. That one's outside. Ball 3. Lots of balls so far for Carter on his left side. Carter's pitched a lot of games and just got done pitching against South Severe.
I was just thinking, I wonder if anybody has a pitch count on her.
Yeah. 3-1. It's going to be hit to the shortstop for 1. Can't get 2, and a run batted in by Reber.
Fielder's choice. Nicely fielded ball by Beaumont. Heads up play to tag the bag. Runners at the corners now with Brooke Humphreys up to bat. Humphreys.
So 𝗘𝗡𝗧𝗘, well, the runner was out.
Humphreys with at least 2 home runs on the season now because we saw that one yesterday.
Yep.
8 doubles and 18 RBIs.
Yep, the hero of last night's game with a 2-run homer, walk-off homer in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the first pitch is high, ball 1. Enterprise leads 2-1 now. Humphrey settles in with the 1-0 pitch. Going to be low, ball 2.
Now the mechanics of windmill pitching are such that it doesn't cause a lot of injury, but the fatigue can settle in, and I mean it can be rough to just continually play, throw consistent pitches.
That one might have caught the corner, did so. 2-1, great pitch from Carter. 2-1 count coming for Humphreys. Pitch is going to be hit to the third base, over first, out, and the Beavers retire the side, but the Enterprise Wolves take the lead in the bottom of the first. They lead 2-1 when we come back with the top of the second on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports.
Honey's Marketplace invites you to experience their refreshing variety and signature items. Honey's Marketplace features a wide selection of camping supplies, a garden nursery, and fresh floral department. Experience fresh-baked artisan breads and pastries in their bakery, and sushi made fresh every day. Get all this with hometown service you deserve. Fresh, friendly, and close to home. Honey's Marketplace, 260 East, 300 South in Kanab.
For more than 3 decades, the Intermountain Power Project has served as a model of regional energy cooperation, generating and transmitting coal-fueled electricity to a diverse group of municipal utilities and rural electric cooperatives with operations across 6 U.S. states. Now, Intermountain Power is expanding its role as a regional energy hub, including utilizing renewable energy resources. Intermountain Power is proud to support and invest in our central Utah communities. Visit IPAUtah.com to learn more about IPP Renewed.
As we head into the top of the second inning, it'll be the Enterprise Wolves with a 2-1 lead at the end of one. And a great ball game, the championship game in the 2A classification on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports. In that top of the first, Enterprise had 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 error with 2 left on. And Beaver, without that error, might have actually been out of the inning.
They would have. Well, could have.
There's a pitch, a hit, foul on the right side. Going to be tracked down. Not quite in time, though. That'll be a foul ball. McMullen at the plate.
Macy Staley was running for all she was worth. Just couldn't get to it, but nice hustle by the right fielder. McMullen batting .413 on the season with 17 RBIs, 3 doubles, and a triple.
Yeah, McMullen's had a great series in the tournament. 0-1 the count. And McMullen right side, about the same place. This time the right fielder over for the out.
Staley was ready for it that time. Didn't have a whole lot of ground to cover. Gets underneath it. Out number 1.
So that'll bring up Lexi Atkin, the senior, playing right field for Beaver.
Atkin batting .361 on the season with 24 RBIs, 9 doubles. And all of these stats were provided prior to the tournament. So just for all those listening, that does not include tournament stats.
Atkins' first pitch is a ball. Ball 1. Just missed. Atkins steps in. 1 down. Enterprise is ahead by 1 run. Strike 1. 1-1 the count.
Atkin had to reach for that one. She sheepishly grins. Is like, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, the off-speed pitch. She was trying to slow down the bat. Couldn't quite do it. 1-1 count. Atkin off the handle. She checks her fingers. We had something happen in the last game that I haven't seen. Is a player with 2 outs hit the ball hit the handle of the bat, but the hands, and it was a called 3rd strike. Didn't know that. Here's the 1-2 count. Atkin pops it up, and the catcher makes the play. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down, and that'll bring up number 9 batter Tylee Marshall.
Yep.
Marshall .232 on the season with 9 RBIs and 1 home run. And here's the thing about this tournament. I think I've learned more about softball this tournament from little weird, quirky stuff like that. And even like when Lily Wright caught that home run over the fence yesterday with any base runner on, it's only a 1-run advancement.
That's right.
That's just the rule.
What?
So Russ Carter, I asked official Russ Carter about it.
Ball 1.
And he just said that the rule is if it's caught behind the fence, runners can advance 1 base. And I said, why? He's like, that's just the rule.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's the pitch. And there's going to be a hit, and Marshall trying to outrun the throw, and will not, as Addie Nelson makes a great play. 3 up, 3 down for the Beavers in the top of the second. So Enterprise holds. They'll go to the bottom of the second, leading 2-1 on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports.
Johnson DeMille Engineering was founded in 1982 with a simple mission: to shape the quality of life where we live, work, and play. We are proud to serve by providing clean water, increasing access to nature and recreation, protecting homes from flooding, designing safe wastewater systems, and connecting our communities. It is our goal to create a place where people want to live, work, and enjoy life. Jones & DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the Turbo Max engine and best-in-class standard torque. And Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now.
Get $5,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP. See your Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers.
Welcome back as we head to the bottom of the second inning for the Enterprise Wolves. It will be batters 8, 9, 1, Platt, Staley, and Christensen. And so happy to have you along on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports. Championship softball in the 2A classification. Right now it's Enterprise 2, 1 for the Beavers. And Enterprise trying to add to their lead. Platt. It's a designated player, strike one.
Nice
Beautiful pitch, yeah.
There are a lot of people here on these two fields.
There
wow. Stands are
There's
packed.
a fly ball to the shortstop, and Beaumont didn't have to move. Easy out, number 1.
That's so frustrating as a batter when you have a hit, it just goes right to a fielder.
Well, if that's hit right over the second base, that's a base hit.
Right.
So it just happens. So now the number 9 batter will be Macy Staley, the freshman, the only freshman in the lineup.
Macy Staley with
Takes strike
double
1.
and 5 RBIs on the season.
Yeah, that was a pitch down the middle for Carter. She's ahead 0-1. Pitch is going to be hit over to the second base, fielded, bobbled, but in time.
McMullen, almost lost the handle on it, but gathers it up, fires over to Elisa. 2 up, 2 down.
You know, this tournament's been a lot of fun because we've seen a lot of 7-inning comebacks. We've seen some great plays, some controversy. We've seen some big runs, but mostly in the 2A classification, it's been kind of workmanlike during the first 6 innings and then exciting at the end.
And that's been pretty much the standard for all of the games since Thursday.
It really has. Here's Christensen. She singled in her first at-bat. That's a ball for ball 1. Now, it's been fun. That's the fun part about girls softball is that anything can happen. This is a 1 and a 6 seed. You know, nobody would have really, no one expected Beaver to be here. Everyone expected Enterprise. There's a hit up the middle, and 1-3, out number 3. So the Beavers go 3 up, 3 down, and we head into the top of the third inning with Enterprise 2. The Beavers 1 on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports.
Embark on your journey to radiant skin with St. Skin Bar. Whether you are looking to address specific skin concerns, kickstart your skincare routine, or simply indulge in relaxation, we've got you covered. Facials, microneedling, seasonal chemical peels, and more. Located at 210 West Main Street in Mount Pleasant, Utah. Visit our website at stpskinbar.com or call or text 435-314-6024 to book your appointment today.
St. Pete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. St. Pete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. St. Pete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or stpetesteel.com.
Welcome back. We hit the top of the third for the Beavers. It'll be 1-2-3, Bradshaw, Wright, and Pender. Christiansen in the circle with pitch number 1. And she'll throw a strike.
Whoa.
What a pitch. It's a slow pitch softball pitch. Comes right across.
Wow.
Bradshaw 1 for 1. She led off the game with a single. Tries to catch the outside corner, just misses. Ball 1. These two teams played 2-3 years ago in 2021 for the state championship. Enterprise wins that one against the Beavers. Bradshaw will step out. Now back in. There's the pitch. Bradshaw, high fly ball. That one's clear up there. Nelson up for the out.
Nelson not letting that ball get caught, in losing it in the sun. That's a hard catch to make. It doesn't look like it's hard, but it's really hard. So hats off to Nelson.
But you watch the setup. As she goes back just a little bit, then able to take a step up as she catches the ball. Often, that's just experience of that shortstop position, not fading back and then trying to go after the ball.
Right.
That'll be Lily Wright. And she'll hit over to the shortstop again. Nelson over and safe as it's outrun by Lily Wright. What a speed shot down that first base line. Right all over that one.
Definitely to her advantage to see she was on the right side of the plate right there because she beat that throw by like milliseconds.
Yes, she did.
Shows the importance of you run till the end.
So Pender, she'll fake a bunt, turn, right goes to second base, and she's in. So a stolen base for Lily Wright. So a runner in scoring position is right, and just fast.
I didn't catch the pitch on Pender either. Was it ball or strike? Nobody knows. We were all watching.
We were all
right?
watching the
It was a strike.
Strike one. I think the umpire heard us, helped us out. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Pender. That one's high, ball one. Beaver trying to even this one up. They're down 2-1. We're in the top of 3 in the state championship matchup in the 2A classification. 1-1 for Pender. Just misses, ball 2. Pender, a solid softball player.
Coach Dennis Aldridge is getting all the excitement over there in 3A.
Yeah, Dennis Aldridge will show Moss, the voice of 3A softball. Here's the pitch, Pender fouls it off. 2-2.
Still just one out for the Beavers. Yep. Right on second.
So the Beavers want to even this or go ahead. 2-2. Going to be low, ball 3. It's a great pitch from Christensen trying to get Pender to go for it. If you can get a batter to chase one, you do yourself a lot of favors.
And Christiansen is very good at getting batters to chase her pitches.
Here's the payoff pitch for Pender. Pender will hit one center field. That one's going to go back. Wright will tag up and go to third. And she'll get in safely. So 2 down with Wright on third.
You could see Wright. She knew what she was going to do. She tagged up, and as soon as that ball was caught, she was gone. A lot of players wouldn't have that confidence, but with the speed that she has, I think she knew she could get there.
That'll bring up Jersey Beaumont, the shortstop for the Beavers. Trying to add a run to tie it up with Wright on third. Inside, ball 1. Two to 1, Enterprise with the lead. Beaumont will step in. Here's Christiansen. Inside, ball 2. Beaumont walked at the last appearance at the plate. So here comes a 2-0 count pitch. Got the corner, strike 1.
Christiansen not even hesitating to try to catch that outside corner and does so beautifully.
Yep. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Christiansen, middle up that'll be a base hit RBI for Jersey Beaumont, and the Beavers tie it up.
And the freshman shortstop just coming up so strong for Beaver all tournament long when that base hit knots it up at 2.
There's the 3rd hit of the game for the Beavers. And that'll bring up 𝗘𝗡𝗧𝗘𝗥 with Beaumont on first base. That's a big hit for the freshman as we're all tied at 2. The umpire will call Coach Dallin Bradshaw over. Not sure what that is about.
We need to talk to Barrett. We need to have an on-field media person. Get the mic and just drop it down, you know, like what's going on here?
Well, the umpire's smiling, so Beaumont on first. So 2 down. We're all tied at 2 in the top of the 3rd. So Beaver has closed the gap, and Elisa at the plate. Elisa hits a high fly ball. Looks like it's playable and will be made.
So Enterprise gets out of the inning, but not before Beaver does a little bit of damage to knot it up at 2 going into the bottom of the 3rd.
1 run on 2 hits. We'll be back with the bottom of the of 3 on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports.
Are you a new CDL license holder? If so, Barney Trucking would like to train and pay you to become a world-class truck driver on state-of-the-art equipment. They also provide you with reliable, courteous support, a fantastic wage, paid holidays, solid benefits, home daily schedules, paid time off, an excellent safety record, and respect. Dependable truck drivers have been Barney Trucking's #1 investment since 1947. Start your outstanding career by applying today at barneyjobs.com. barneyjobs.com.
The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Drs. Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, Rhett Smith, and nurse practitioners Wade Hollingshead, Lindsay Cheney, Robin Horton, and Joan Yardley. The Beaver Medical Clinic is a family practice offering affordable health care and convenient payment options, with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
Welcome back. I want to give a shout out to Tyler Moss, the money man. He runs the production, and this is kind of the culmination of a long season of broadcasting, and he's been either behind the camera or the computer for the whole thing. Big thanks to the money man, Tyler Moss. Now for the Enterprise Wolves, will be 2-3-4. Nelson leads off. First one comes in for a strike.
I know we've already said it, but I am so glad to see her on the field.
Yeah, and she looks good too.
Glad to see that she was able to finish out her softball senior season.
Pitch is in for a strike, hit up to center field. Right, can't get to it. That was not as far as it looked.
Holy, there was nobody covering second base.
Yeah.
Absolutely nobody. And you could see I can't know, one of the fielder from Beaver was pointing like, I'm surprised Nilsson didn't try for second. It was wide open.
So a leadoff single for Addie Nelson. And Daisy Terry up. She was thrown out by Pender her last at-bat. She'll take a moment, talk to the coaches. On the 3A side, it's 4-0 Emory over Grantsville. Again, Emory would have to win twice to take the championship. The #1 in the RPI, Emory Spartans, and #6, Grantsville Cowboys.
Dennis and Michelle are hoping that happens. They don't want to go home yet.
You don't want to end too early, do you?
No.
Here's the pitch, and fouled off. Strike one for Daisy Terry.
Nice healthy cut at the ball from the first baseman.
Oh, 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Terry steps back in. Carter in the circle. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another strike. This is going to go to McMullen, over for out #1.
Had an opportunity to pick off the lead runner, chose instead to throw out at first base for out #1.
So I think she had time to get that lead runner, but decided to go to first. That leaves Nelson in scoring position on second base with 1 out, and Kyla Humphreys at the plate. And here's a hit up the left side, beautiful single. That'll score Addie Nelson as she comes around, and that will move Kyla Humphreys with a stand-up double for the Wolves.
That was just a beautiful shot. Couldn't have gotten placed any better than that. Nobody could get to that ball. Rolls right to deep left.
So a beautiful hit by Kyla Humphreys. The Enterprise retakes the lead 3-2, and the runner still in scoring position. This time it is Humphreys.
I wonder if Enterprise's yellow towels are terrible towels too.
They could be.
There's lots and lots of yellow towels in the outfield.
Yep, 3 hits in the game for both teams. That's the 3rd hit for the Wolves. Up now is Blakely Christiansen. Inside pitch, ball 1. And you can see Carter trying to keep it off the center of the plate. That's a strike, going to be into center field right there with the catch, and that will hold the runner at second.
Tell you what, Wright could gun that ball from deep center and get it to third easily.
She can. That's 2 outs for the Beavers now, and brings up Kinley Reber.
Proof that dynamite does come in small packages.
Yep. And there'll be a short little huddle at the pitcher's mound, and they'll say, nope, the runner's got to go back to the base because there's no There was no coach conference. So there we go, the Beavers back, and there's a runner on second. So Enterprise gets the run back they gave up in the bottom of the second. Excuse me, top of the third. And now Kinley Rubber back in. She had an RBI in the first inning. Pitch from Carter, just misses, ball one.
2 outs, runner on second. Beaver trying to throw her out at first if she gets the bat on the ball.
Pitch is going to be outside, ball two. So the batter ahead in the count. Enterprise looking for their 4th state softball championship. Beaver for their first. Here's a hit up the right side. That will go foul. Ball at strike one. Two and one the count. Grantsville does score finally. I think it's 4-1. Pitch on the outside misses. 3-1 the count. Carter taps her chest, says, I just missed that one. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That one's going to be outside, so a walk for Reber. That's 2 runners on, 2 outs.
I think it's the second or third walk for Carter today.
And I've got 2.
2, and now force out at 1, 2, or 3 with Brooke Humphreys strides to the plate.
Humphreys, the senior. Grounded out to the third base at her last appearance. Pitch from Carter is going to be inside, ball one. Boy, she's been flirting with that close inside. There have been 3 or 4 times she's just inches away from hitting the player.
Well, and the batter's not even hardly moving. It's just like, no, I can take it.
Yeah, they are. 1-0 pitch comes in for a strike, driven up the left side, just foul, however. Wow, that would have been a base clearing shot.
Yeah, that's definitely beneficial for the Beavers. That was a hard hit.
Yeah, Humphreys turned on that one, got ahead of it though. So it'll be even the count at 1-1. 3-2 our score, Enterprise with the lead, trying to add to it. Pitch for Humphreys, comes in, low, ball 2. Very close. Carter with the 2-1 pitch. That's going to be a strike into left field and going to be made by Marshall.
Wow.
And the Beavers get out of the inning.
That was an awesome diving catch by Tylee Marshall. Saves 2 runs getting in on that catch. Great play by the junior.
Yep, so Enterprise retakes the lead 3-2 in the bottom of the third. We head to the top of the fourth after this on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports.
Expecting a bundle of joy? Beaver Valley Hospital's new maternity wing is your local haven for life's special deliveries. Combining cozy comfort with top-tier technology, they bring big city medical excellence to the heart of Beaver with that small-town touch Beaver Valley Hospital is known for. Their full-service community hospital is your health partner from inpatient care, emergency, surgical, maternity, physical therapy, home health, and hospice. Beaver Valley Hospital is proud to support Beaver High School.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. On our website, you're not going to wade through a bunch of unrelated content. You bring up TeamHive.live and you're just going to find a lot of high school sports and events. We've created tools that make it super easy for you to create events and stream to our site. And if you ever need help with anything, you can give me a call. So I want to invite your school to join the team. If you're a Utah high school, you can stream live on TeamHive. That's TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Welcome back to the Spanish Fork Softball Complex. Coach Dennis Aldridge trying to figure that out. And he'll be Oakton up to bat for the Beavers as we start the top of the fourth inning. Batter 6, 7, 8, Oakton, McMullen, and Atkin. Oakton 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Pitch comes in, strike one. Nice pitch on the outside corner by Christiansen. Krommenhoeck has played in 4 straight championship games, as have all the seniors for the Enterprise Wolves. Strike 2.
I like the way you described Enterprise yesterday. They are just the machine. I mean, in 2A softball, you expect Enterprise to get the championship game every year. They're a phenomenal program.
3 out of 4. There's Oakton. She'll pop up to the catcher. Out number 1.
That'll bring up senior Jade McMullen. I think, right? Yes.
Yeah.
McMullen,
McMullen.
not Atkin.
Yeah, she flew out to right field in her last appearance. And the Beaver senior looks to get the Beavers going in the top of the 4th. It's 3-2, Enterprise on top. First pitch from Krommenhoeck comes inside, ball 1.
Second baseman Jade McMullen is at the plate.
McMullen's been very solid all tournament long in the batter's box.
McMullen will hit over to the shortstop, upfield cleanly over for the out.
Nice fielding by Addie Nielsen. Footwork is beautiful, fires it over for out number 2.
So that'll bring up Lexi Atkin. 0 for 1.
Coming to the plate for the Beavers, number 5, Lexi Atkin.
Atkin, the senior, steps in. Krommenhoeck takes the call from Coach Jones. Here's the pitch. Atkin swings, strike 1, fouled off to the backstop.
Atkin, again, just like McMullen, the 2 seniors have been really solid offensively for the Beavers. A lot of confidence here for Atkin.
Atkin steps in and swings, strike 2. So down in the count to Krommenhoeck is Atkin. 2 outs, 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch from Krommenhoeck, and that will be a base hit by Lexi Atkin, and she'll be aboard. So a 2-out rally coming for the Beavers.
What a great hit, just right past shortstop into shallow left field. Nice base hit by Atkin.
Yeah, 4th hit of the game for the senior. Now it'll be bring up Marshall, the junior. 0 for 1. Hit to the shortstop, her last appearance. Here's the pitch from Krommenhoeck. Wow, Marshall just at the last moment swung the bat.
Her reaction time was lightning fast.
It was.
I thought she was going to hold.
And I think they will do a pinch runner for Lexi Atkin as Coach Dallin Bradshaw goes to the dugout.
Gracie Hutchings, I would imagine. Yep.
So Hutchings goes to first. Atkin will go to the dugout after the single. She gets a big hand from her teammates. The count's 0-1, 2 outs, 3-2 Enterprise. Marshall off the foul ball, off the right side again. Strike 2, 0-2 the count.
So this is where, for Krommenhoeck, off-speed pitch, something like that. Every time I've said that, no, she just fires one right down the middle.
That's right.
You cannot outguess this girl.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there is right down the middle. Fastball. The count remains 0-2, fouled off into the backstop. Here's a fun fact. Grantsville and Emory also playing right now for a state championship in boys volleyball.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. 0-2 pitch. Marshall drives it again on the right side. 0-2, the count remains.
I like the way that she's battling there in the batter's box. Not letting anything go by her. It's not fun to, go down looking.
Marshall steps back up and in. I'm guessing you're going to see the off speed here. I'm just going to guess. Here's the pitch from, so that's a great field by the second baseman and the play made. So Enterprise gets out of the inning with no runs on 1 hit with 1 player left on. We'll be back with bottom of 4 after this on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports.
I'm Dr. Brandon Beck, and I'm one of the general surgeons at Central Valley Medical Center. One of the best parts of my job as a general surgeon is to interact with a wide variety of people, and many of those people have experienced chronic conditions or painful things for many years. and there is nothing better than helping them to work through those conditions and to have an improved quality of life. I'm happy to be back in Utah at Central Valley Medical Center serving the people in our community.
Honey's Marketplace invites you to experience their refreshing variety and signature items. Honey's Marketplace features a wide selection of camping supplies, a garden nursery, and fresh floral department. Experience fresh-baked artisan breads and pastries in their bakery, and sushi made fresh every day. Get all this with hometown service you deserve. Fresh, friendly, and close to home. Honey's Marketplace, 260 East, 300 South in Kanab.
Welcome back. Scott Langford, Pepper Gale, and the Money Man, Tyler Moss, here on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports. Big thanks to all those sponsors who bring you championship softball. And our sponsors are fantastic. And, just remember, resist the click. Shop local. These are the people that support your kids, including Barney Trucking, Beaver Medical Clinic, Beaver Valley Hospital, Central Valley Medical Center, Honey's Marketplace in Kanab, Intermountain Power, Jones Mill Engineering, Rocky Mountain Chevy, St. Skin Bar, St. Still, Sunrise Engineering, and 𝗘𝗏𝗏 Fiber. First up for the Wolves will be Miley Platt. Strike one.
Platt was thrown out her first at bat.
Yeah.
See if she can get on the base this at bat.
Still 3-2, Enterprise with the lead, trying to add to it. And there's going to be a little dribbler, but out of the line, foul. So 0-2 the count. Pitcher's count for Miley Platt. What a beautiful setting this is in Spanish Fork.
State softball weekend is truly like a holiday for me. I love it.
It's a lot of fun.
I love state softball.
Had some great games. This one close as well. 3-2, pitch outside, ball one. We see this sometimes where the catcher sets up clear on the outside. I wonder if they ever throw inside just to mess them up. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be in the dirt. Ball two. 2-2 the count. To Platt.
Can't help but sure there's people who would love to give you their opinion on that. Setting up where you set up, catcher sets up behind the plate.
And there's a hit, handle hit up to center field, right under it, and makes the grab.
Lily Wright, wow, what a solid center fielder Lily Wright has been for the Beavers this year, and especially this tournament. Out number one.
So out number one for Platt, so F8. And that will bring up Macy Staley. Staley thrown out by the second base, their last appearance. Bradshaw will have a conference with Carter. So 9-1-2 coming up for the Enterprise Wolves. Again, Enterprise looking for state championship number 4. Beavers looking for state championship number 1. Beavers would have to defeat the Wolves twice in order to capture their first state championship.
Here's the thing with Enterprise's lineup. They are solid batters 1 through 9. There's really no weak link for them in their batting. They are all very, very solid in the batter's box.
Here's the pitch. Ooh, strike one. You saw her whole body flinch as she tried to decide what to do with that pitch.
That was a great pitch by Carter.
Yeah. 0-1 the count. One down. Nobody on. Pitch tries to get the corner, just misses, ball one. See if we can get a 3A score here in a moment. 1-1 the count here, 3-2 Enterprise. Pitch just stays up, ball two. 2-1 the count on Staley. Christensen on deck for the Enterprise Wolves.
Looks like Emory's up 5-1 going into the bottom of the third.
Carter just misses outside, ball 3-1, so hitters count for Macy Staley. Pitch is going to be up. That's a base on ball, so a runner aboard for the Enterprise Wolves, and that brings up the dangerous Hallie Christensen. She is 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a single in the first inning.
Back to the top of the order, like you mentioned.
Enterprise has just been chipping away, trying to keep people on the base. The Enterprise has stranded 4 Beavers have stranded 3 runners in the game. These two teams have played very cleanly, as indicated by the score, 3-2. Christian from the left side. Pitches outside, ball 1. We're in the bottom of the 4th. There's the pitch, and that one's up and in, ball 2. 2-0 the count. When's state track for these schools?
Next weekend.
Next weekend at BYU?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
always a good time, too.
Yeah.
State track is a lot of fun.
2-0 the count. Pitch trying to catch the corner, just misses, ball 3. So 3-0.
Carter, you can see a little bit of frustration coming from Carter in the circle.
Mm-hmm.
She's not able to hit her spots.
Does get the corner on that one. 3-1 the count. Nice pitch. Now Carter will have to trust her teammates, has to come with the strike. 1 runner on the base with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And fouled off, so now the count full.
I thought she had 2 strikes on her. I was like, what is she doing?
Nope.
Like, no, don't bunt. Oh, I was way wrong. She is much smarter than I am.
There you go.
As soon as I saw her square to bunt, I'm like, what?
So full count for Hallie Christensen. Here comes the delivery from Carter. Pitch is going to be on left side. Knocked down by, not in time, knocked down by Pender. But that base will be on. So runners on first and second.
Solid hit as she gets it, hits it right there between the gap. And credit to Pender for knocking that down, because had she not stopped the momentum, it would have rolled into left field.
So here we go, runners on first and second, 1 down. And that'll bring up Addie Nelson, the shortstop. So Coach Dallin Bradshaw will take a quick conference. We'll take a break and be back on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports.
For more than 3 decades, the Intermountain Power Project has served as a model of regional energy cooperation, generating and transmitting coal-fueled electricity to a diverse group of municipal utilities and rural electric cooperatives with operations across 6 U.S. states. Now Intermountain Power is expanding its role as a regional energy hub, including utilizing renewable energy resources. Intermountain Power is proud to support and invest in our central Utah communities. Visit IPAUtah.com to learn more about IPP Renewed.
As Coach Dallin Bradshaw has done throughout the tournament, just a quick visit with his pitcher, saying, hey, let's get down to it. Addie Nelson at the plate with runners on first and second. 1 down. Enterprise leads the Beavers 3-2. First pitch to Nelson. Over to third base. That takes a tough hop for Pender, and that's going to score 1, and we'll see if it's going to score 2. Nope, hold up at 3. So an RBI for Addie Nelson.
And that's an unfortunate hit for the Beavers, but what a shot by Nilsson as it takes a hard bounce right at third base. Scores 1, almost scores 2. Taylor Marshall getting over there to field that ball in left field. Huge momentum shift now going in favor of the Enterprise Wolves.
Ask Leslie how she scored that one.
How did you score that one, Leslie? Double.
Double. So a double for Addie Nelson. I thought Pender was there. It just took that hard hop over the player.
Oh, the effort for Pender was fantastic.
So Daisy Terry 0 for 2, looking for a hit. Ball high. Enterprise up by 2. Some excitement building with runners in scoring position, 1 out. Two balls. Pitches in and going to be low. Ball 3. So Terry ahead in the count. Brendy Carter, the junior, steps up to in the circle. The 3-0 pitch comes down. That one's going to be outside. Ball 4. The bases are loaded with 1 out.
Huge opportunity here for the Wolves. A really, hard, deep hit here could potentially score 2, maybe even 3, and threatening to break this one wide open now there in the bottom of the 4th.
Yep, cleanup hitter, 𝗘𝗧𝗧𝗘𝗥 Humphreys. She is 1 for 1 with a double at her last appearance at the plate, a walk in the 1st inning. Just missed inside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's hit back to the pitcher at home. The force for out number 2. Heads up by Carter. Nice job by the junior, knowing situational softball. Now 2 outs. The force on all bases.
Very smart play by Carter. I think instinct most of the time is to turn and fire it to first, but like you mentioned, just good softball to prevent the run.
1-3 for out number 2. That'll bring up Blakely Christiansen. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Pitch from Carter comes in and just misses, ball 1. Four to 2 on our score. We're in the bottom of 4. Enterprise threatening. Pitches up, fouled off. Strike 1. 1-1 the count. Boy, this is a pivotal moment for these 2 teams.
Huge at bat.
Yeah.
A stop here for Beaver would be fantastic for them, but a nice hit and base run would be awesome for Enterprise.
Here we go, Christiansen with a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Christiansen swings off the bat, off the handle. It'll be strike 2. That one looked like it might be playable, but then it kept spinning out, hit the backstop.
Such an emotional game, too. There's not a whole lot of, you think of like the more active sports, basketball, volleyball, whatever, when you don't have a lot of time to sit and react and let the emotion hit you. Softball's not like that.
No, it is not.
You got to ride those momentum waves.
1-2 count for Christiansen. The 2 pitchers squaring off. Pitches out. Christiansen reaches out, stays alive, fouls off the right side.
Veteran pitcher and hitter Christiansen, knowing she's got to protect and getting her bat on the end of the ball on that one.
Count remains 1-2 for Carter. Trying to find the corner, nice pitch, but just misses. 2-2 the count.
Has a couple of pitches here to try to do something tricky.
Yep. Okay, big moment. 2-2 the count. Bases juiced. Pitch is going to catch the not inside. Oh, no, caught the inside corner. That is strike 3 looking, and the Beavers dodge a bullet, Pepper.
They do for sure, and everybody kind of waited for a second because the official, at least from where we are, we didn't get the signal.
No.
So, wow, what a huge break for the Beavers as Christiansen's goes down, gets caught looking.
We talk about it. The Enterprise Wolves score 1 in the bottom of the 4th. That could have been a whole lot worse with a hit or anything else.
Absolutely.
So the Beavers dodge the bullet. They go into the top of the 5th inning, down by 2 on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports.
Johnson DeMille Engineering was founded in 1982 with a simple mission: to shape the quality of life where we live, work, and play. We are proud to serve by providing clean water, increasing access to nature and recreation, protecting homes from flooding, designing safe wastewater systems, and connecting our communities. It is our goal to create a place where people want to live, work, and enjoy life. Jones & DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
Welcome back, Scott Langford, Pepper Gale, and the money man, Tyler Moss, as we go into the top of the 5th inning. For the Beavers will be 1, 2, 3, Bradshaw, Wright, and Pender. So the Beavers down 2. As far as I'm concerned, as we go through the top of the lineup, the Beavers are going to have to put some runs on the board with this, with your top 5 batters.
Time is of the essence, and now, at least 1 run to chip into that 2-run lead, I think is almost crucial for the Beavers.
Bradshaw 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Bradshaw hits a shot up center field, and the players make the play, second base.
I think that's Humphreys that come across and snags it out of the air. I thought it might hit the gap, but Humphreys had a different idea in mind.
So flat out number 2 for Bradshaw. out number 1 in the inning. That'll bring up Lily Wright. She singled at her last appearance at the plate.
Wicked fast getting on base. She beat the ball there by just milliseconds.
Wright will step in and swing and a miss, strike 1. Wright steps in, bats from that right side of the plate, and she'll hit one over off the handle, clear over, beautiful play. That wasn't even close that time, third base with the gun.
No, you can see Humphreys crashing the plate, you know, knowing it's a slap hit or bunt's going to come likely to the left side of the field, and she was ready for it, fielded it, easy out.
Well, and it came off the bat with a lot of speed, so it got to the third base very quickly for the easy throw. They bring up Pender, 0 for 1 with a walk in the game. So a run scored over on the 3A championship. We'll get a score in a minute. 2 outs for the Beavers. Pender fouls off, strike 1. Chrissy Hansen, a solid performance. 4 hits for the Beavers so far. And 4 hits for the Wolves as well. Strike. So 2 strikes on Lindsay Pender. She'll have to protect. Steps in. High. Oh, that was tough. You saw Pender flinch, but she held. Good experience by the senior. 1-2 the count. Inside, just misses the corner. Christy Hansen wanted it, but just inside.
Dude, I struck out on the same pitch.
2-2 the count. 2 outs. We're in the top of 5. Enterprise holds a 2-run lead. It's going to be low, full count. Pender fights back. So down 0-2. Now Pender gets a payoff pitch.
She does. She's going to have to come right back at Christy Hansen. Christy Hansen just counting on her teammates to back her up if she gets a hit.
Christy Hansen, Pender hits off Christy Hansen, but shortstop picks it up for out number 3.
I think that the ball hitting Christy Hansen slowed it down just enough that she didn't get a base hit on that one, because that ball had a lot of heat on it.
3 up, 3 down for the Beavers. We head to the bottom of the 5th with the Beavers down 4-2 to the Enterprise Wolves.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the TurboMax engine and best-in-class standard torque. And Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now.
Get $5,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP. See your Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers.
Embark on your journey to radiant skin with 𝗘𝗡𝗧𝗘𝗥. Whether you are looking to address specific skin concerns, kickstart your skincare routine, or simply indulge in relaxation, we've got you covered. Facials, microneedling, seasonal chemical peels, and more. Located at 210 West Main Street in Mount Pleasant, Utah. Visit our website at 𝗬𝗡𝗧𝗘𝗥.com or call or text 435-314-6024 to book your appointment today.
Welcome back. Scott Langford, Pepper Gale, and the money man, Tyler Moss, here from the Spanish Fork Softball Complex. We're headed to the bottom of 5. It's the Enterprise Wolves 4-2, and they are up to the plate. Batters 6, 7, 8. That's Reber, Humphreys, and Platt. Maintaining that slim lead, Enterprise has played very clean in the field. And for the Enterprise Wolves, no errors in the game. 2 errors for the Beavers have been costly, and as really the difference in the game, though Enterprise has had more base runners. They have stranded 7, Beavers only 3. Here's the first pitch. Pitch comes in, strike 1.
Nice pitch by Carter.
Humphreys in the game has walked and got on with the fielder's choice. Ball 1-1. We're in the bottom of 5, 4-2 Enterprise. State championship on the line. Enterprise looking for number 4. And there's going to be a hit to Beaumont, tries to get it, can't make the grabs. That's a single for Reber. That was just one of those tough spots.
It was, and you could see that Beaumont was trying to get back, just couldn't reach for it. Drops in the gap. Reber on base.
So runner on, leadoff runner on the base path, on first base. That brings up to the plate Brooke Humphreys. Last night's hero, 0 for 2 so far in this one. Ooh, shot to left field, that'll be a base hit. We'll bring the runner over to third base on the bobble. So a single for Brooke Humphreys.
Base runners advance on the error, and all the momentum going towards the Enterprise Wolves right now. The plate ump is doing something. That's not the
I think he's
plate
just
ump.
coming back.
What am I talking about? I'm looking at the outfield ump. Don't listen to me.
No, I was going to say, he's just coming back to the plate.
So I'm jogging towards first base. I was like, what's going on?
So a big opportunity for the Enterprise Wolves. 2 runners on, no outs. And that'll bring up Miley Platt. Oh, number 5, we do have a change. That is Tristan Jolly, the junior, steps in.
Jolly, number 5, comes to the plate.
Tristan Jolly. Jolly, a junior.
Who's she hitting for? Platt?
She is hitting for Platt, yep. There's the pitch from Carter. Platt, and she immediately hits a single. That'll score a run, maybe 2. As nice job by Bradshaw. She knocks that down, but the pitch hitter for the Enterprise Wolves knocks the 3rd consecutive single and an RBI for Tristan Jolly.
Talk about confidence coming in, here at the bottom of the 5th inning, and takes swings on the first pitch and just knocks it right over second base. Great hit.
Yeah, Enterprise threatening to break this one open with 3 consecutive singles to start the bottom of the 5th. Now runners in scoring position 2nd and 3rd with Staley up to bat. Staley 1 for 2. Actually 0 for 1 with a walk. Ball 1. Oh, strike 1, yep. Corrected. Pitches in and low, ball 1. 1-1 the count. 5-2. Enterprise with that lead and the 2 runners in scoring position. Dangerous spot for the Beavers and for the Enterprise Wolves. A chance to pull ahead. There's another single. That'll be number 4, and that will likely score 1, maybe 2. Let's see where this goes. 2 runs scored. That is a 2-run single for Macy Staley, and now some excitement on the Enterprise side. As you can see, Enterprise putting on some momentum. They're up now by 5.
Just well-placed, hits and hitting the gaps. Aggressive base running by the Wolves. And they are definitely, like you said just a second ago, they're breaking it open here in the bottom of the 5th.
That brings up, and that's batters 6, 7, 8, and 9 with 4 straight hits.
Oh, wow.
And now we're back to the top of the lineup, and Coach Dallin Bradshaw will step on the field and have a conference with Carter. And he has a conference with the umpire before that. We'll take a 30-second break and be back on TeamHype.live and KSL Sports.
Sanpete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. Sanpete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. Sanpete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or sanpetesteel.com.
Welcome back. We're in the bottom of 5. Enterprise with already 3 runs, no outs, runner on first. And the Enterprise Wolves, really in a great spot for their 4th state championship, 2nd consecutive. And if the Wolves able to take it, it will be the 4th in 5 years for the Wolves.
Just very solid hitting from Enterprise. Every girl has done a very good job, regardless of where they're at in the batting order for Enterprise, and they just keep building off of each other.
Allie Christensen up for the Wolves. She's 1 for 3 with a single. Pitches in, and the bunt is down. Play over at first. Christensen out at first. Great play by Carter.
Nice stretch by Elisa to keep her foot on the bag. Beavers getting a very much needed out.
Yep, 1 out. Staley moves to second in scoring position, and that'll bring up Addie Nelson. Nelson 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and on error in the first inning.
Addie Nelson to the plate.
So 4 innings in this bottom 5. Been the difference. Enterprise 7, Beaver 2. Pitches high, ball 1. A lot of excitement from the Enterprise side, sensing an insurmountable lead for their Wolves. 1-0 the count for Carter. And the hit is deep left and going to be a foul ball. Strike 1. 1-1 the count.
Grantsville just tied it up in the top of the 5th. Excuse me, top of the 4th, 5-5.
Wow, what a game.
Grantsville, they're undefeated right now, so Emory losing that lead that they had over in 3A.
1-1 the count to Nelson. Here's the pitch from Carter. High, ball 2. The runner is on second. That, of course, is Staley. She had the 2-run RBI. 2-1 the count. Pitch from Carter comes in, hit to center field, right back, makes the grab, and holds the runner at second base.
No hesitation from Wright. As soon as she caught the ball, she relays it in to keep the runner for Enterprise at second.
Yeah, solid center fielder for the Beavers. This will bring up number 14, Daisy Terry. Terry walked, and she's 0 for 2 otherwise. Pitch to Terry, fouled off on the left side and out of play. Took a minute to decide. Did you see how far around Staley got? she was rounding third.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah. 0-1 the count. Here comes a pitch from Carter. Handle again off the left side. 0-2 the count. Pitcher's count for Terry. Carter steps in the circle. Beavers desperately needing an out to get out of the inning. Pitch is just outside. Great placement on an 0-2 pitch. 1-2 the count.
Walk right here would not be good for the Beavers.
2-2. Bradshaw with a nice stop. Holds the runner at second base. 2-2 now the count.
It's good she didn't lose the ball when it bounced off her shin guards and bobbled it just a little bit, but able to hold Staley at second.
Yep, temperature dropping outside as the cloud bank moves in. It's been sunny and warm. Changed up a bit. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and going to be hit to the left field. And Marshall with the grab, and the Beavers get out of the inning, but it was the Enterprise Wolves scoring 3 runs. They move their lead to 5. They lead 7-2 as we head to the top of the 6th inning here at Spanish Fork on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking is now hiring drivers statewide, including Beaver, Millard, Sevier, San Pete, Juab, Carbon, Emory, Utah, and Salt Lake counties, as well as many other locations. The job includes a home daily schedule, excellent pay, benefits, training, retirement, a positive work environment, and requires a Class A CDL license with doubles endorsement. To apply, go to barneyjobs.com. That's barneyjobs.com.
The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Drs. 𝗬𝗠𝗠𝗏, 𝗦𝗢𝗙𝗧𝗘, Lance Smith, Rhett Smith, and nurse practitioners Wade Hollingshead, Lindsay Cheney, Robin Horton, and Joan Yardley. The Beaver Medical Clinic is a family practice offering affordable health care and convenient payment options, with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
Welcome back. Scott Langford and the money man, Tyler Moss, directing traffic. Jordan Hilton also. As we start at the top of the sixth, Beavers a little bit desperate, down 5. 7-2. Beaumont at the plate. Ball 1. Beaumont hit a single in her last at bat.
That pitch
Ball
comes in
2.
low.
So 2 balls for Jersey Beaumont. Christiansen takes her time, now delivers the 2-0 pitch. Be a strike, fouled off right side. Strike 1, 2-1 the count. The Beavers will have to score. I think it's essential to cut into this lead in this inning. I think scoring 5 runs on Enterprise in an inning would be a tall task. Possible. Here's 2 strikes now. Fouled out of play on the right side.
Possible, not probable. And you're right. If they could get 2 or 3 here, hold them 2 or 3 in the top of the 7th, I think that's their best chance.
I think if Enterprise holds, the momentum is almost 100%. And there's strike 3 on the inside corner. What a pitch from Christiansen.
Just catches that low inside corner. What a placement.
So strikeout for Christiansen in the game. 1. That's only the 2nd strikeout. The Beavers have done really well with that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I would not have guessed that.
Fouled off, strike 1 for Elisa. Here's the 1-0-1 pitch. And Elisa hits it with the handle, though. Shortstop back. Nelson with the grab. That's out, number 2.
Beavers' struggles at bat continue as they're just unable to get anything going offensively.
So that will bring up to the plate Kimber Oakton.
Brings up to the plate, number 6, Kimber Oakton.
Here we go. Fouled off. Oh, it's going to hit. Hit by a pitch. So that puts a runner aboard. Important for the Beavers as Kimber Oakton goes to first base. And now bring up Jade McMullen. The Beavers desperate. Now what we saw in the last inning for the Enterprise Wolves is 6, 7, 8, 9, all with singles. And it'll be the same for the Beavers required if they want to stay in this one, as they've got batter number 6 on board, 7, 8, 9 coming up.
And 2 outs for the Beavers.
Yep, McMullen steps up, 0 for 2 in the afternoon. Here's a pitch, and it's going to be a hit for McMullen. And on cue, as Oakton goes to second base, and a nice base hit for McMullen. A little bit of momentum now for the Beavers. Desperate for some scoring, down by 5 runs to the defending 2A state champ Enterprise Wolves.
Just a nice solid hit, in the gap right over second base. So Jade McMullen, you never know. As I look at the innings, I can't even talk about it. That could have been her last at bat.
It could be. So here we go. We've got Lexi Atkin at the plate. Just misses the outside corner. Ball 1. Atkin singled to left field. Oakton at second in scoring position. Atkin handle, fouled off. Strike 1, 1-1 the count. Both these teams will say goodbye to some great seniors at the end of this one. For the Enterprise Wolves, seniors that have played in 4 consecutive state championship games.
What an accomplishment.
Yeah. Atkins handle hit again as Krommenhoeck keeps it inside. So strike two, 1-2 the count. On those inside pitches, has to get ahead of it.
Jam him up.
I would guess Krommenhoeck will come back to the same pitch. Here we go, the 1-2 pitch to Atkins will be a strike, and that's a base hit for Atkins. Oakton will go home, and no play at the plate. And the base runners make a mistake. Now a pickle at second base. And that will end the inning, and a base running error by the Beavers retires the side. They do score one run and cut the lead 7-3 as we go to the bottom of 6 on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports.
Expecting a bundle of joy? Beaver Valley Hospital's new maternity wing is your local haven for life's special deliveries. Combining cozy comfort with top-tier technology, they bring big city medical excellence to the heart of Beaver with that small-town touch Beaver Valley Hospital is known for. Their full-service community hospital is your health partner from inpatient care, emergency, surgical, maternity, physical therapy, home health, and hospice. Beaver Valley Hospital is proud to support Beaver High School.
My parents know nothing about gaming. I told them we needed 𝗘𝗏𝗧𝗘𝗥 because it's by far the fastest and most reliable internet speeds.
Hey bud, dinner's ready. Time to turn off the game box.
Alright, this round's almost over.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose 𝗘𝗏𝗧𝗘𝗥 They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
Welcome back, Scott Langford, Pepper Gale, Tyler Moss on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports. The Beavers do cut into the lead, but ended up running themselves off the base pad. They are down by 4 as we head into bottom of 6. Enterprise batting 4, 5, 6. That'll be Humphreys, Krommenhoeck, and Reber.
Beaver, I mean, without a doubt, Beaver has got to hold Enterprise scoreless if they have any shot of tying it up or going ahead in the 7th.
Humphreys 1 for 2 with a fielder's choice, and here's a hit into left center. And so a leadoff double for Kyla Humphreys.
What a hit.
Second double of the game.
Dang.
And to exactly the same place.
Yep. Right, left center. Neither fielder can get to it. Just great batting by Humphreys.
Really a nice hit, Humphreys. So second double of the game. Now brings up Blakely Krommenhoeck, 0 for 3 on the afternoon. (7-3), runner in scoring position, no out in the bottom of 6. Krommenhoeck hits on the right side and tails off foul. Holy cow, that was just outside the stripe.
That was close.
Strike 1. What do we have over on the 3A?
I don't
5-5 the score. That one's close. Krommenhoeck steps back in. Enterprise fans feeling it. 7-3, bottom 6, Enterprise up. Beavers have one more at bat left. Shot down the left field line, so she goes left, right, then left. 0-2 the count. You can see Carter probably not give a whole lot now.
No, she's just got to fire it in at the pitchers, and at the batters, and count on her teammates to make plays happen behind her.
Krommenhoeck steps in. Up comes Carter with that 0-2 pitch. Count. Goes up and out. Ball 1. Trying to get Krommenhoeck to chase one. There's the 1-2 pitch. Krommenhoeck hits one high to center field. Runner tags up, and Wright comes up just firing again, holds the runner at second base.
Wright's seen a lot of action this game as Enterprise just continues to just smash the ball into the outfield, and she's played a very, very solid game in center.
4th fly ball to center field, and now Kinley Reber up. She hit a single in her last at bat. Ball 1. Beaver steps back in, 1-0 the count. 7-3 Enterprise. Pitch is going to catch the left side of the plate. Strike one. Beautiful.
Nice pitch and framing by Bradshaw.
1-1 pitch comes in and will be hit on the left side. That's another base hit. Will probably score a run. Is there a play at the plate? There will not be. And so an RBI for Kinley Reber.
Enterprise goes up 8-3, 5-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
Humphreys speedy around the bases. Reber to first. So 1 out. Brooke Humphreys at the plate for the Enterprise Wolves. Humphreys is 1 for 3 with a single last inning. So Enterprise gets the run back the Beavers got. And now it's going to be hit to left field and caught by Marshall for out number 2.
Marshall on her horse, just running over, getting under it to get out number 2.
Now bring up Miley Platt. This is actually going to be Jolly again, I believe.
Tristan Jolly back at the plate.
5-run lead. Pitch from Carter comes. Jolly hit. This is going to be a center field, and Lily Wright will make the catch. So the Beavers have a tall task coming up in the top of the 7th, down 5 runs in the 2A state championship. We'll be back on TeamHive.live and KSL Sports.
I'm Dr. Brandon Beck, and I'm one of the general surgeons at Central Valley Medical Center. One of the best parts of my job as a general surgeon is to interact with a wide variety of people. And many of those people have experienced chronic conditions or painful things for many years. And there is nothing better than helping them to work through those conditions and to have an improved quality of life. I'm happy to be back in Utah at Central Valley Medical Center serving the people in our community.
Honey's Marketplace invites you to experience their refreshing variety and signature items. Honey's Marketplace features a wide selection of camping supplies, a garden nursery, and fresh floral department. Experience fresh-baked artisan breads and pastries in their bakery, and sushi made fresh every day. Get all this with hometown service you deserve. Fresh, friendly, and close to home. Honey's Marketplace, 260 East, 300 South in Kanab.
It all comes down to this, top of 7. The Beavers have to score 5 runs to tie 6 to take the lead. They've been a 7th inning team, defeating South Sevier, and then last night against these Wolves had a great 7th inning. But it comes down to this, the Beavers have to score 5. And the Enterprise Wolves sensing victory, people starting to stand, a little bit of excitement, and I think each out will be very exciting. First pitch is outside, ball 1. The Beavers will be batting 9-1-2 in this 7th inning. Marshall steps in. Marshall swing and a miss, strike 1.
Christiansen just deadly on that outside corner.
She's had a super solid performance, as always.
As always.
We've seen some great pitchers. We'll talk about it in a minute. Here's a pitch, and fouled off on the right side. Great pitching in this tournament with Christiansen. We saw Adams from Parowan set a strikeout record in all of classifications. Some really good ones. Carter's done a phenomenal job for Beaver, pitching them into the championship game.
Donahue, the freshman for South Sevier, and just tons of good pitchers.
Marshall fouls it off again. So 1-2 the count, she stays alive. Top of 7, it all comes down to this. Enterprise the home team, so the championship could be decided if the Beavers don't score 5 and extend this game. Pitches in, Marshall swinging a miss. There is strikeout number 1.
Now top of the order with Bradshaw. Bradshaw struggled a little bit here at bat. She's 1 for 3 and hoping to get something going for the Beavers here at the top of the 7th.
Comes down to this, 1-2 coming up next. Bradshaw, then Wright. 8-3. Enterprise 2 outs away from a championship. Bradshaw high fly ball, but in play. And the shortstop, Addie Nelson, makes that one. That is out number 2.
That'll bring up Lily Wright. You can expect to see her slap or bunt.
Yeah, everybody standing here anticipating a win. Lily Wright, the freshman, at the plate. Coach Dallin Bradshaw will talk to his freshman. Enterprise Wolves 1 out away. Long conversation out there.
Yeah.
A lot of advice. There we go. Lily Wright coming up to the plate. Beavers needed an enormous 2-out rally. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Can you imagine how cool it would be if a team actually did score 5 runs on a 2-out rally?
It would be remarkable.
It'd be epic.
Serious. Strike 1, so 1-1 the count. Excitement building. Here's the 1-1 count for Wright. Lily steps in. Here's the pitch from Christiansen. Outside, ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Down the middle, fouled off on the left side. Count even up at 2. 2-2.
1 strike away. Enterprise is from their back-to-back state championships in 2A softball.
Last year they defeated Duchesne, and now their chance to do it against Beaver. Pitches up and fouled off. Game still alive.
I actually really like the eager anticipation you can see from the Enterprise faithful.
You can. There's just the tensions building, getting ready to erupt.
It's a lot of fun.
Wright steps in. 2-2 pitch from Christiansen. Ball high, full count. Payoff pitch for Wright. Pitch is in, fouled off again. Wright stays alive.
Freshman continues to battle, and you know what a game the freshman has had, especially in the outfield. She's done a phenomenal job, and 3 more years coming for Lily Wright.
Wright steps back in. Here's the payoff pitch for Wright. And she'll hit it deep out to left, and that ball might be in play, but nope, not quite. And the game continues, full count.
She must have dove for it or something, because you could see the outfield, because it was like, oh, that she just was unable to catch the ball, and that's Kinley Reber out in left field.
We can't see it. That's behind the awning for us, so I just was watching the reactions of the players. Okay, full count again. Wright extending this out, doing her best. Christiansen with the payoff pitch. Here it comes. And Wright strike out, and that will do it. The Enterprise Wolves are your 2024 2A back-to-back state champions. And you can watch the Wolves as they mob in the center circle on the field. And the Wolves defeat the Beavers 8-3 in 7 innings. And congratulations to the Enterprise Wolves. They played a fantastic game.
They certainly did. And you know, like you mentioned before, only 2 losses on the season. It's a quality program, has been for many years, will continue to be for many years. So congratulations to Enterprise, and also congratulations to the Beavers, the number 6 RPI seed.
Congratulations.
No, I don't think anybody really expected them to be here. And, you know, I think it's a feat in and of itself to make it to the championship game. So congratulations to the Beavers and the Enterprise Wolves.
Yeah, no, the Beavers really on a roll. So your Enterprise Wolves just a little bit better than everybody else all season long, as they end with only those 2 losses, and they are your 2024 state champions back-to-back as they win in 2023 as well. And so for the Enterprise Wolves, that caps off their 6th straight appearance in the championship game, 7 in 8 years, as they take their 4th in 5 years state championships. And I think that qualifies as a dynasty, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You know, we talk about, you know, the programs in different schools that are the epitome and just the machines.
Yeah.
And softball at Enterprise is definitely a premier program. Enterprise will say goodbye to the following seniors: the pitcher, number 6, Blakely Christiansen; shortstop, number 10, Addie Nielsen; first baseman, number 14, Daisy Terry;
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention
center
to the
fielder,
trophy
number 17,
presentation of the
Hallie
state
Christensen;
championship trophies.
and
We would like to
I think
thank
it's
the
third
desert-
base.
we'd like
Addie,
to thank
excuse
the
me, number
president
22,
for the
Brooke
sponsorship of the state
Humphreys.
championship
So
trophies.
congratulations to those
The
seniors who
trophies will be
played
presented
for
by Calvin Holt
4
and
consecutive
Krommenhoeck
state
High School in
championships.
Grady Falls,
And the
Chippewa
Beavers,
Beaver High School.
the Beavers now are getting presented with the
We
second
begin
place
the
trophy.
award
And they will say goodbye
We begin the
to
award ceremony with the
seniors
presentation
Lindsay
of the
Pender, who plays
2A
first base,
second
Jade
place
McMullen,
trophy
who
to the
plays
Beaver Beavers.
second base, Lexi
Congratulations.
Atkin, right fielder, and 𝗬𝗓 first baseman. Congratulations, ladies.
Now the presentation of the trophies for the Beavers taking second place. And the team will go out and receive the trophy from Principal Brady Fels of Beaver High School. And as you mentioned, no shame in that second place trophy. This team was not expected to be here. And not only were they here, but they competed.
They did compete. They had a heartbreaking loss last night to Enterprise, as they are awarded the first place trophy.
And now Enterprise does take first, and so they will be your 2A state champs. You can see that on your screen as they hoist the trophy and take the bracket, and the Enterprise with back-to-back state championships. And congratulations to the Enterprise Wolves. A lot of talent there and some great seniors. And so this has been a really fun tournament. Enterprise has played very well.
They have, and congratulations to the Wolves.
All right, that'll do it from us. We're going to leave you on screen to watch the Wolves. They celebrate their 4th state championship in softball. And appreciate everyone being here, and thanks to all that made it possible, and especially to the money man, Tyler Moss, and my sidekick, Pepper Gale. I'm Scott Langford. Enjoy the championship for the Enterprise Wolves.